Now at age 27, Jennifer holds perhaps her last best chance at winning her nation's championship.
To everybody that be living it up, we say.
For Justine Henin-Ardenne, tonight offers a chance to avenge her past experiences here and a chance to hold 2 major championships in the same calendar year. Women's semifinal 2 inside Arthur Ashe Stadium tonight. Jennifer Capriati, Justine Henin-Ardenne. Both have Grand Slam titles to their name. Neither has made the finals at the United States Open. And one of them tonight earns the right to pay Kim Clijsters tomorrow night for the U.S. Open Championship. And as we come back up here, John McEnroe joins us. And Tracy, I'm wondering here, John's allegiances have got to be torn here. Friends with Capriati, and you wrote the foreword to Justine's book.
Well, I'm looking forward to a great match. You hit the nail on the head. Jennifer, I consider her a friend of mine. I think she's got a great chance to win this. I picked her to win the title. Justine Henin, my favorite player to watch, bar none, in the men's or women's tour. I think you're going to see a great semifinal here.
All right, Tracy, can Jennifer rise to the occasion? U.S. under the lights at night to make her first final here?
I think she can. She won a tournament title last week, and that she hadn't won one in about 18 months, more than 18 months. She feels like she's the underdog in this match. She doesn't feel the expectations and the pressure that she's felt in the past.
Oh, yes, she does, Tracy.
No, I think she doesn't, and
well,
she's a lot more relaxed.
Oh, she's come back.
She's got the right outfit.
Yeah, she's come back with the Star-Spangled Jennifer.
Yes.
First time since the first round.
This is her chance, Tracy, to win another Grand Slam title right here.
And she is much more used to these conditions of playing under the night lights at the U.S. Open. Hopefully she can get the crowd involved and behind her, something that Lindsay was not able to do in the last match. Jennifer has been playing very well leading up to these semis, has been very relaxed.
One thing you'll see tonight, 2 fiercely competitive looks tonight. Justine Henin-Ardenne, the only time they've met this year, a 3-set win, and she has one of the great game faces in tennis. Slight of build, but incredibly strong and a fierce fighter on the court. And Jennifer's a little bigger, a little stronger, but you'd say the same. The rest of the package just the same.
Well, when you watch guys like, well, here's Jennifer's road to the semis. She had that one hiccup against Loire in the round of 16, the third round, excuse me. When you look at Henin, you think of a Coria or a Ferrero, but she plays like a heavyweight. Those guys have to use their incredible speed around the court to make up for the fact that they're playing against bigger, stronger opponents. Not Justine.
Justine has just gotten so much stronger in the last year working with Pat Etcheberry. She knew that she wanted to get to that top, not just linger around 5, 6, 7. She had to put some muscle on that small frame.
Unfortunately, she may have turned her ankle a little bit. That's worrisome.
Looking at the right side.
Let's take a look at the replay and see if, in fact, that's what happened. And she runs to this forehand out wide. Yeah, she did. She did turn it a little bit. And that does not feel good, folks. The fact that she's got a couple break points may help a little. The one gone there. We saw the trainer at work in the men's quarters today, that's for sure. The 4 losers. needed help from the trainers to no avail. 0 for 4 there. Maybe Justine was going to have to call one, possibly to tape that ankle up. Hope it is not serious. Didn't look too bad. That's just long. She looks to be laboring, moving to that forehand side.
It looks like she's definitely thinking about it.
How could she not be after turning it 2 points earlier?
Jamming that left foot as well. Big serve.
Wow.
113 miles per hour, and that's going to be crucial for Jennifer tonight.
She's been pumping the iron, Jennifer. This is as strong as I've ever seen her.
So Capriati with a save there. 2 break points. The biggest match that these two played was in the semifinals at Wimbledon 2 years ago. And remember, that was when Capriati was coming off the Australian and French back-to-back. Justine Henin was still somewhat anonymous then. They got to the semis. Capriati won the first set easily, and then early in the second set, Justine Henin took a timeout.
Was it the old bathroom break?
No, the injury timeout.
The injury
Blisters.
timeout.
And the match was 100% changed after that. And then it ended 1 in 3 sets.
Went on to the finals where she took a set off Venus Williams before losing 6-0 in the third. Justine Henin listed at 5'5.5", and she's got some good pace on that serve. She mixes it up well, like she does with their other shots. She got a fantastic backhand.
And a big forehand now. Forehand is actually making more winners than the backhand. That strength has helped her forehand, and everybody just playing that forehand. It's a weapon now.
In the first match, we talked about long points favoring Clijsters. Do long points favor either in this matchup?
Wow, I just...
That's a tougher call. Way tougher.
It is tougher. I just remember it. Stanford this year in the third set, it was real hot, and Capriati was a little more tired at the end than Clijsters was. And I think Justine Henin, she is so fit. And then next week, Justine Henin played Clijsters in the final, and Justine Henin was still very kind of fresh at the end of that match, and Clijsters was tired. So I think Justine is more endurance.
Okay, clips to tape. Certainly Capriati the more powerful. These conditions would favor her. This is a great night to play tennis.
No wind, not too hot, no humidity.
This is the match when the draw was made that I was waiting for.
offense to offense. Terrific lob. Look at the depth here. Handcuffs Capriati, who hits it short. Just rips it in the corner.
Well, I think that's what you were talking about too, Tracy, that the endurance at the very end of that point, and it has the edge there. That's playing with fire. To give her a backhand like that, she steps into the backhand consistently, Justine Henin-Ardenne.
One-hander she's had since she was 5 years old.
God bless her.
It's just so wonderful to watch.
She said, nobody could change me. Justine Henin from the French-speaking portion of Belgium.
She torques that upper body, just gets tremendous turn.
She uses her legs, she uses the core area of her body to generate power.
And the racket head speed as well.
That's what makes the matchup with Kleisters, that she's from the Flemish-speaking part of Belgium.
Right. That's
natural rivalry, as they say.
About 60% of Belgium speaks Flemish or Dutch, and just over 30% are French-speaking. The two Belgian girls have known each other since they were 8 and 9 years old.
Sounds like Agassi and Sampras.
Right.
That's when they first played.
One of the great stories about Kim Kleisters is that when they first started playing at ages 8 and 9, they couldn't speak to each other. And so Kim Kleisters went out and got a little French dictionary and started learning simple words in French so that she could speak to Justine.
What'd she learn? See at the Open in the finals in 15 years? What a point.
That point had everything. Slices, topspin, angles. Capriati's still there. Good anticipation from Capriati. Look at this nasty little slice. Tries to scoop it up. Jennifer overhits the lob.
There's the break point again for Justine.
Again, the long point, and at the end, it's Henin-Ardenne prevailing for the first break. The views the Fujifilm Blimp with its onboard flight and camera crews. Special session tonight. Some spectators able to take advantage who were rained out earlier this week to come to this unscheduled session to watch the women's semis. Kim Kleisters is through to the final. The winner plays her tomorrow night, and then on Sunday.
Tracy, you got some more work to do.
I do. I'll be back.
Sunday, I'll be back. You and Arnold.
Well, you'll see the women's double championship, and guess what? Martina Navratilova and Svetlana Kuznetsova are in the semis.
They're going to play Bartoli and Casanova, unseeded pair in the semis.
So, John, if Martina reaches the finals, I know you'll be here too, won't you?
You'll help me out.
I'll have to come visit before the men's final.
And you're just aching to do that match, Johnny.
Yes, yeah, can't wait. I was aching to do this match. And I'll tell you, Justine Henin-Hardenne has come out on fire here. I don't know about that call.
Okay, it looks like we've got another one lined up.
It's time.
Mac Eyes versus Hawkeye.
Yep. There you go. So it's way in.
Unbelievable.
That's way in.
You're killing me. You've been right every time.
I blew a few earlier today. I hate to admit that.
It's Jennifer's turn.
All right, we're going to check this out because we were blocked up here. I didn't get to see that one. Jennifer certainly feels like it was well long.
Well, let's see.
Wait, keep going. Don't stop. Finish the stroke.
Yeah.
We never finished that. We don't want to upset Jennifer more. Just tell her it was out. So she's upset enough. She's down to break.
The one offshoot of this technology now is you're seeing players after every tough point are looking here, wanting the decision.
Didn't Taylor Dent ask you guys up in the booth?
It's been
We've had a number of players check with us.
Wow.
How's that for defense?
That is incredible. Just slicing and dicing to get her way back into the point, and then comes up with a ripper forehand.
I guess the ankle's okay.
My goodness, she was hitting those last two shots from. Well, from the executive producer of Trading Spaces comes House Wars this fall on USA, a new series where four families compete against each other to design the house of their dreams. Premieres Monday, September 29th. Here on USA. Terrific tennis so
Stefano
far.
on the right, dad and coach Steven next to him, and Matthew Perry.
Stefano, the man that Jennifer credits being the driving force for her tennis. I said my mom has been there and she's been so important, but when it comes to tennis, what I've done is because of my father.
She's got to give some credit, though, to Harold Solomon. I think he was the main reason for getting her back on track, to get her in shape before she won that Australian.
Actually, she should give credit to Jennifer Capriati. She's got her act together, and she's come back in a big way. And that's why so many people are pulling for her here.
Big thing you saw, what Justine just tried to do when Jennifer was winning those 3 slams, she would get to those drop shots.
Well, she looked like she was going to get to that.
Yeah, she was definitely going to get
that was the point.
Justine trying a drop shot from behind the baseline. It gives Jennifer too much time to react, and it's more risky back there.
I feel like clapping from up here.
Wow. Yeah, keep hitting that forehand, huh?
This is just pure strength out here. All those hard workouts where she said sometimes she works so hard she wants to cry, paying off.
Hey, I've seen a lot of strong people miss shots like that. That is talent.
Talent with the hands to bring it back in. A lot of strength, though, as well. I've got talent, but I don't have that strength.
Even there, she can't get it by Henin Arden. She's covering a lot of ground. Moving so well. And Jennifer breathing hard right now. It's actually Justine that slows her down. 1-3 deuce.
That error was produced by Justine just getting so many balls back. A little frustration. What do you have to do to win these points? From Jennifer. Good that she has that variety when she needs it.
It was smart, too. She wasn't in a position there to hit a winner, so she accepted her fate. Got the ball deep. It was Henin who tried to go for too much there. Bounces right back, smacks another winner. We've talked about how her forehand has improved, Tracy. I'd say it sure looks like it here. Unbelievable so far. She is human.
Talk about where women's tennis has gone. You watch this first 5 games, how physical this is. Games, and you're already seeing the players taking some time. And this is, you look at Justine, you would never think it, but this is really just strength.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
She pounced on that second serve, and Henin Arden 2 breaks up. Well, so far this first set, it has been Justine Henin Arden just too strong, frustrating Jennifer Capriati. And she's up 2 breaks at 4-1.
That's Jennifer's plan B, is to sort of mix things up a little bit. Like she did on that passing shot. That looked like Guillermo Vila's passing shot. Half lob, half pass.
Surprised Justine.
Sure did.
.104 right in the line.
That's got to feel good. The first one of the match for her.
That's a shocker if it's the first one, because that forehand just so big from Jennifer. That's the one that really was her bread and butter shot that won her that first Australian.
She's so fast, Justine Henin-Ardenne. She's run down what she thought was going to be winners.
Yeah, exactly. Is just phenomenal.
Her technique is superb. She comes up under the ball. She can drive it, obviously. She can also hit with heavy topspin.
Brushes up.
She's got Capriati off the court now. She finds even a bigger angle.
Get that racket on the ball, though, John. Like you said, that would have been a clean winner against most.
Jennifer's starting to find a range on that forehand, though. That's a good sign for her.
I love the way she's finishing off at the net.
Moved up quickly to get herself a break point. Stay in this first set. Finally, he's got a break point chance.
Too much. And Capriati gets one break back.
It's curious to me, after she's hit two backhands as well as she did, what she'd even think about running around the last one. She found herself a little off balance and jerked it long.
It's interesting, a couple of times, though, she's tried to go behind Capriati, and Capriati was still there waiting. Looking to move forward.
Well, this volley she was tentative on, hit it right back to the middle of the court. At least the good news is that Justine couldn't find enough of an angle. That volley was very well hit. She's looking as comfortable as I've ever seen her at net, Jennifer Capriati.
And she worked at it?
She has worked on it, because I practiced with her before the French in Monte Carlo and the Laureus charity event, and she was very much working on and wanting to improve that part. Been doing that for a while. Also trying to find a better rhythm on her serve, which I think she's found as the years progressed.
That's crucial for her. The toss can go so astray. Jennifer, she starts chasing it.
Next. Second serve.
Completely outstretched. Talk about excellent hands, good feel. Good technique on the volley.
The approach shot, though, is wicked. Capriati off balance, did well just to get that back. Too good.
Justine seems to be just really striking that ball just a fraction of a second earlier.
She's a little quicker than Capriati out there.
Just moving into her shot, hitting it on the rise with good timing and robbing her opponent of time.
She makes it look easy, but believe me, it's not as easy as it looks.
We look at Justine and realize she's provided the answer to the question we asked for how many years about Martina Hingis. And we always thought Martina Hingis at her size couldn't, she was literally being blown off the court, and here's a young woman smaller than Hingis.
Right.
With every bit the power to play at the top of the game.
More acceleration on her strokes, more acceleration on the serve, on the forehand. And when she hits that ball a fraction of a second earlier, it's like hitting a harder shot.
I hear Hingis is pumping iron as we speak. Very young lady. She's only, what, 22?
22.
She never had the service technique of Justine Henin, and she was a great thinker on the court.
But that's one thing that's impressive about Henin. She has a situation that she needs to improve, goes and finds someone to help her out with it. She's really got every area of her life fulfilled. She's got the coach, Carlos Rodriguez, who she's had since she's 14 years old. He's like a father figure to her. Personal life, very, very happy. Got married last November. Pat Etcheberry, the strength coach. I mean, Hingis had the bad serve, never went to a serving coach.
Oh, big forehand, and it's a point Capriati needed badly.
Justine's mom passed away when she was 12, I believe. She's estranged from her father. She's tough as nails, but I'm sure she wishes that was a better situation with her brothers and her father.
She actually said that she was very happy that her family did not come to Roland Garros this year. She's asked them to stay away, give her space in her life. Justine's story is truly amazing in so many ways. Her adopted family is that of her coach, Carlos Rodriguez. And Rodriguez says this young woman right there depends on no one. She does everything and fights for everything herself.
There's Carlos. Her husband, Pierre-Yves, on his right.
Pat Etcheberry there. You've talked about Tracy. You worked with Jim Courier, our colleague, and Pete Sampras, among others. He's had a lot of success with tennis players, getting them stronger and fitter. Justine Henin starting to breathe hard and grunt a little out there. This is a very, very tough game, 4-2.
And you wonder if they can these two women keep this physical play up.
I sure hope so.
It's been tremendous to watch. So a tough game, but a hold nonetheless, and Capriati is still in the set.
Certainly that level helped Jennifer there line it up, find her angle, hit the winner. I still find it amazing when these players, Ted, we've talked about this, wear watches when they play. We always were better getting a ton of money for it. But I've never seen any type of ad, although I can't say I spend tons of time in Belgium. But it seems like that would be annoying.
Well, after watching Arnaud Clement play with glasses on, even at night, I figure all bets are off.
Speaking of playing at night, Jennifer's said in the past she doesn't love playing under the lights.
I love this.
Loves the atmosphere, but the lights with the... She had LASIK surgery a couple of years ago, surgery before the Australian to get rid of the pterygiums.
Her dream to win her home country's championship. Jennifer's going to have to get over that in a hurry.
Get rid of the what? Get rid of the what, Tracy, did you say?
Oh, yeah. We went through this last night.
Yeah, what did she get rid of?
The pterygiums.
Pterygiums.
The growths on her eye. But Jennifer, this...
That was my reaction last night, too.
What in the hell is that? It sounds serious. I wouldn't want any pterygiums on my eye.
You definitely don't. Being out in the sun, Jennifer growing up in Florida. It really affected her. That's what caused the first round loss in the Australian this year. It wasn't quite completely healed.
The chance Capriati needs. He gets it to deuce. What touch.
There's another close call that Jennifer thought may have been out. She's not happy with the call or that drop shot, which was fantastic.
So well disguised because Justine has that regular backhand slice.
I think Jennifer may be suggesting that lines judge has some pterygiums.
All the way across the whole eye.
Farley gets the call.
Well,
this lady may be getting the exit door.
I might have lost Jennifer if that one hadn't been called.
Yeah, but we saw the first one. The first one was good.
The first one. The second one we unfortunately didn't have a ruling on. Or we couldn't. Hawkeye was taking a coffee break. And the third one is just overruled by the... Who's that, Allison Lang?
Allison Lang, yes.
Now we got Hawkeye working again. Yep.
How about that? But you know what? That's Jennifer employing a... And I'm sure she honestly felt it was out, but you know what? How many times do you see basketball?
What? Don't lay. What are you looking at me?
No, I'm just saying, you know, it works in other sports. You can't influence the call.
I think they showed the replay on the big screen.
That they should not do.
That's absolutely right.
They should not do that. Tracy, John, we're going to learn a lot more about Justine Nenanardan's fight tonight. You think back to the French Open semifinal when it was this sort of atmosphere in her favor in her match with Serena. And as the night builds here, it seems like it's going to be against her.
Capriati, believe it or not, has a point here to level this first set.
That's an ace.
Wow.
110.
Fastest of the match.
Handy time to hit an ace.
Justine's first service percentage, 52%. It's not going to be to her liking. Jennifer's at 63. Hear the clapping after the first serve miss. That's very much like the French.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's getting to be that environment. Just an utter reversal for Justine.
Justine Henin in that semis was down 4-2 and 30 love on Serena's serve, and the crowd turned on Serena. She came back to win. Tough three-setter.
Tough to find an angle like that when you're 5'5 and a half. Here we go. Crowd's getting on its feet. They're pumped up. Friday night tennis.
Yep.
Justine didn't seem to have the same intensity after that overrule. Denise Capriati, Jennifer's mom.
That's where that strength comes in handy. That Justine could come through that backhand, hit it flat with authority. Got behind Jennifer Capriati. Like Tracy said earlier, it's so tough to tell what Henning's going to do with this shot. That makes this drop shot more effective. She could slice and come in. She opens the face of the racket at the last moment. Jennifer has to run as fast as she can to even have a shot at that, and missed it wide. That catches the line. 111.
Two aces for each player.
2 service breaks for each player as well.
The blimp too loud for Jennifer, so we're going to quiet that thing down.
She's going to move it again.
She's fired up now.
Inside out backhand.
I don't know how it's going to end yet, but these two ladies have a chance to write a memorable set here. It has been terrific.
Gambles, he really took risk and paid off for Justine. Took control. Second serve.
For most people, I would agree, Tracy Gamble. For her, it looks routine.
No, that's what she has to do.
She's unbelievable backhand.
Won't win without doing it.
Capriati has brought the New York crowd very much into the semifinals.
You have the ultimate bowl.
Nobody that works harder during a U.S. Open on USA than our research department. Our lead researcher, Jen Chamberlain, Carrie Brodsky, Jeff Greenblatt, Aaron Carr, Danielle Klebanow, Betsy Bender. We see matches we've never dreamt of seeing during these 12 days. And these folks provided us information on everyone. And we thank them for their incredible work.
They work so hard, long hours.
And the other brains of our tennis information, Rob Penner, Dave Gobble, and John Leonard. And thanks to all of them as well. Great, great work.
By far, the best set of women's tennis we've seen at the Open. Haven't had that many close matches.
Kim Clijsters earlier this year made an interesting comment. She talked about Venus and Serena and mentioned really something that is fairly obvious, how good they are for the game, because it forces all the rest of us to work that much harder to try to keep up with them. And we're seeing it right here. Two women just playing spectacular tennis. And physical tennis.
It gives you an idea how good the Williams sisters are. They've been a step ahead of even these two. She's going to get to that.
And plenty of time. It was the shot before that was so excellent to get it down at Justine's feet on the dead run from about 4 feet behind the baseline. Sets up that winner. Capriati has said that this Jennifer Capriati in 2003 would have clearly beaten the Capriati of 6-7 years ago.
Caught the line. What a roll. She can't wipe the smile off her face even if she wanted to.
Didn't do enough with this overhead. Got a little tight. Look at this effort from Capriati all over that ball.
Two set points.
This is the loudest we've heard Arthur Ashe Stadium. And it's maybe half full. Amazing what Capriati has produced tonight. Just shy of 1 hour, a war, and Capriati takes the first set.
Oh, still I got to stick to my girls like glue, and I might not play number 2. All I know the time it is getting jet. Need a lot of cheese up in my head. Got a little desert in my bed.
Now some atmosphere here in Arthur Ashe Stadium, an unscheduled night session to accommodate the women's semifinals under the lights, and these two players have lost some electricity here. A remarkable first set.
And they say calls don't change matches, right?
Well, I mean,
how about that call when Justine was up a break and about to go up 5-3?
Well, it seems to follow Justine, doesn't it? It's been the story of her year. Her own coach admitted, Carlos Rodriguez, that in the French Open, had it been any player other than Serena Williams, Justine would have replayed the point. The point in question when she held her hand up on a serve.
You have to say, at the very least, that was a questionable overrule to make. A clear mistake that we saw was in.
Here tonight.
Certainly.
Oh, certainly.
I think when Jennifer complained about the two other calls, the chair got a bit itchy.
The old letdown here. Love Forden. And as we've pointed out in Chronicle, Henin is not going to go away.
John, it's just not been the same Justine Henin-Ardenne since that call. And she was hitting with such authority, such pace, depth.
Arthur Ashe used to tell me when we played Davis Cup matches, calls equal out. Don't worry about it, John.
I'm sure you listen to that, right?
For very brief periods of time. can say is I'm proud to be calling matches in Arthur Ashe Stadium. Henning, right back, break serve.
Our tournament summary brought to you by General Motors. Men's semis are set. Agassi Ferrero, Roddick Nalbandian. Kim Clijsters in the finals. And Martina Navratilova still alive in the doubles.
By the way, these two have played 5 times. All 5 matches have gone to 3 sets.
Changeup, you saw Jennifer feeling the tension of her rackets, feeling like she lost it. The tension had dropped her. She lost the feel, which to me it's just a mental thing. The letdown caused that break. She's got to get back to focus here. And want her first set to come back all the way from 4-1 down. I noticed, Tracy, that she's come into this match at 40-13 for the year. Jennifer Capriati, 11 of her 13 losses have been in 3 sets.
Exactly.
This is the big one, the biggest of them all right now. Never won the U.S. Open. No Williams sisters. She's got the first set here.
Won a title last week.
One of those 2 losses that was a straight set, she retired at 4 in the first set, 4-1 in San Diego. That's great.
That is spectacular. Talk about great movement.
That's where you feel all that hard work pays off.
That's a spirit breaker for Justine Henin. She hit a wonderful overhead. She gets that back, chases that down for a winner. Great point.
And a lot of people have looked at Jennifer through these 2 weeks and wondered about her fitness. And she's answering tonight, running down every drop shot Justine throws at her.
She doesn't want to get too tested. Take this to a third, see if she can pull this off in straights. In 6 of those 11 matches she lost in 3 sets, she won the first. It's A nice bounce back after dropping sort of the first game.
Of course, remember the sudden reversal at Wimbledon when Jennifer really dominated Serena Williams in the first set this year.
John, the WTA gave me an interesting stat earlier tonight. Jennifer hasn't beaten a top 5 player since the Australian in 2002, except Davenport in New Haven, where Lindsay had to retire because of the aggravated foot.
That's a long dry spell.
Big serving from Capriati, and Justine Arden's ball is landing a little bit shorter than they were in the beginning of that first set when she was up 4-1. Depth lacking a little bit here.
A hold at love for Capriati. 2-1 in the second.
Or is Ted. 4-3. This is ad for Hannon, who's playing some fantastic tennis. That ball, she thinks, has clipped the back of the line. It's later verified that it has, but guess what? The overrule from the chair umpire. Called to Capriati, set to Capriati. Now 2-1 to Capriati. Momentum to Capriati.
And suddenly, and you could pinpoint that call. Justine Arden is not the same player.
No doubt.
She's won 1 game since.
The umpire committed to that call, that's for sure. This match far from over. Early in the second set on serve.
After Kleister's comment at San Diego, though, John, I don't think you'll see an injury timeout for blisters here. Where Justine Arden in that final had won the first set and took the timeout for the retaping, and Kim says that afterwards, she said, I'm used to it. I've seen it in almost every match we played.
You mean when Kleisters won the first set, right? In San Diego?
Right.
Then the injury timeout came.
Yeah, changed that momentum.
Turned it around.
So Justine with a hold she needs and looking to her box for some support. Well, it's our annual Sunday with Tracy here on USA. Women's Doubles Championship at 1 Eastern. Tina Navratilova 1 match away from being a part of that.
Sadly, the top seed defaulted, which would have been her semifinal opponent, Navratilova Kuznetsova. which was Kim Kleisters and Ai Sugiyama. You remember you talked that they needed to play?
Right,
They didn't play last night. And guess what? The old axe. No Mas in the doubles.
Pulled out after she beat Maresmo.
So it's an open for the women, both in singles and doubles this year. And the 2 seeds, Ruano, Pascual, and Suarez, are still around.
Is that out, John?
That looked to be a tiny bit out. And I did. It's hit so hard the ball didn't get picked up. That's why we can't use Hawkeye against the players. Got to get to work all the time. Don't know about that call. Maybe back of the line.
She doesn't want to make a big deal about it with the crowd ready to get rowdy.
She knows this is not Paris.
Not the time.
And it's Capriati with a hold.
I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I
Got your wrist progress. Capriati pushing a forehand long at net. First point.
This match has gone on, that forehand up the line has become more and more effective. There's Justin moving back to the center of the court to try to cover both sides. Pinpoint precision there from Capriati.
Good serve right at the body. Unforced errors for Arden now, 17 for Capriati. And one more winner from Capriati.
Yes, second serve.
That's why. Here we go. Great point.
Net, this is
And Ardan still struggling with that first service percentage, 48%. Capriati with a lot of looks at second serves.
Yes. This is
Just why?
Not yet.
Let me ask you both this as champion players. Is the crowd here, are they on the line? Have they crossed the line?
I don't think they're over the line.
Okay.
I mean, this is an American crowd. Jennifer Capriati's got as great a chance as she'll ever had of winning. A lot of those people probably believed the ball was out when it happened.
I just don't want to see clapping after a first serve miss, which I've heard a couple of times, but that's not bad. Just has to stay right about here. The cheering for Capriati is understandable, 100%. That's what the American Serena had to deal with in Paris.
I'll take a crowd over the line than kicking back anytime.
That's what I didn't like in Paris. You know, I understand the Paris crowd, but when they started clapping for Serena's errors and gross errors and first service faults, this crowd,
Been
not
there,
a problem.
done that.
They have.
She's not the first or the last. That'll happen too. Took her eye off the ball there.
A little spin, a little side spin from Justine Henin. Moved away from Capriati. Look at this side spin. She comes in. It's on the inside of the ball. It spins away.
She just looked up to see where Justine was. Next thing you know, the ball is not where she expected it to be.
Jennifer.
Big save for Henin Ardan for 3-all.
Jennifer still not liking the tension of her rackets.
I'd be liking her tension the way she's playing.
Exactly. Looks pretty good to me.
Yes.
This is her third racket. And talking about the crowd, both Justine and Kim mentioned in their press conferences they knew that the crowd would be behind Lindsay and Jennifer. They expected it.
Strange shot choice there from Jennifer. I do want to commend Lindsay Davenport on reaching the semis and wish her the best with the surgery that she's going to have. We should point that out. That was
probably the last match she'll play for a while.
For probably the rest of at least the rest of the year. Not longer.
Yeah, at least 8 weeks.
Maybe she's lucky. She could come back for the Masters in Los Angeles.
I don't think she'll have time
Center.
for that.
It's too bad.
That's what she's hung around for all summer, is to play that Open, get those. Ooh.
We're sweating at the Staples Center now to see who will be available for the year-end tournament. See if the Williams sisters can make it back.
That last shot, about 6 feet behind the baseline, leaning back.
The unforced errors, Tracy, have piled up on that forehand side.
They have. A little tentative there.
That's wide.
Capriati holds. Both players continue this fierce fight.
Are you one of them?
Was about to begin at the 1986 U.S. Open semifinals. 17-year-old Steffi Graf took the first set from two-time champion Martina Navratilova. But Martina stormed back, fighting off 3 match points, and then in dramatic fashion captured the tie-break in the decisive set. Navratilova would go on to capture her 3rd U.S. Open crown.
First point on Anna Nardan's serve. These players have kept up an intense physical pace for nearly 90 minutes.
Forehand's what letting Justine down now.
She wants to take this 15 rounds, but she's got to hurry up here. In big trouble at 130.
2 more unforced errors. These first 2 points. Capriati, you get the sense, can smell the finish line right now. Get this over with. Yeah, that's too good. On the other hand, Capriati's forehand, particularly that one up the line, has been phenomenal as this match progressed.
Second set on fire. Justine's forehand, 23 unforced errors in the backhand, only 9. That forehand has fallen apart this set. And shots where she's on balance in second or third shots in the point. Moving in.
I can't help but the remarkable occasion of this moment as Capriati serves for the match. And how this must feel for Justine Henin-Ardenne, who has been on the winning end of so many of these. She may still be tonight, but Justine has been like a playground tennis player. To do anything to win a match. Fight, claw, injury timeouts, sportsmanship. And perhaps it was that same thing that Jennifer Capriati employed in the first set that has turned this all around.
side. Justine Ardan, who has not lost since Wimbledon, played 2 tournaments this summer and won them both.
And before you nail Jennifer for that one call, which was an overrule by the umpire, by the way, don't forget Justine was up 2 breaks at 4-1 that first set. Could have put that away earlier. That was a tight-looking shot. Hardly surprising, given the opportunity to put this away right now.
Jennifer never before in the finals, semis twice. Lost to Celis in 91.
There's another one.
Lost to Venus in 2001.
In no way is anything meant to nail anyone, rather than to
don't get defensive.
Suggest, no, rather to suggest that Jennifer has employed some of Justine's medicine,
reverse karma,
and given it to her tonight.
Dead yet. Is that a volley or a half volley?
A half volley. Just scrambling, desperate. Would have been match point. That previous forehand had clipped the line.
Wow. Good pickup.
Let's put it mildly. That's in.
Oh.
What a point.
Point of the day.
Point of the day for sure.
And what a game. Justine Ardan stays alive.
With ordinary lawn fertilizers, you could be taking a chance. Sure, you get...
He's surprised that Justine Ardan found a way to stay in there? We really shouldn't. Great night in New York. The women's semifinals under the lights, and the women could produce no better match than these two are playing. Kim Kleister's already through to play in tomorrow night's final. Jennifer Capriati trying to make her first U.S. Open final 12 years after she first played in the semis here.
Interesting first serve, a kicker at 88 miles per hour. Smart, not getting enough first serves in.
Well, she doesn't want to beat herself. Jennifer Capriati just 2 points away from her first final here.
One more look at that beautiful backhand.
When push comes to shove, I think she believes in that shot more. How could she not? It's so smooth, the technique so sound.
haven't seen her forehand break down like this in a while.
This court's pretty quick, and Capriati's got great ground strokes.
Second serve, handcuffing Capriati.
Boy, Jennifer really came in on that.
Hoping for the double fault. Didn't get it. Justine Henin has a chance to level this second set. 5. Settle down in your seats.
This is just such high-quality tennis. Great get from Capriati, and then lunging volley from Ardan.
Ball just a little bit wide. Jennifer forced back to play some defense there when it looked like she was going to take over the net. You see that ball well wide. Speed, obviously excellent out there.
That drop shot too deep.
On this surface where you attack the court with your movement, it's tougher to pull that shot off. It's not going to slip like you do on clay courts or even grass. Capriati moving up quickly.
One thing Jennifer Capriati has done during this Open, we're seeing it here, she's playing her service games at a more sensible pace.
There was one match where she picked it up. Remember, she was a little quick, but you're right, Ted, bouncing the ball a lot more between serves.
That Loire match that Tracy was referring to, and she lost her edge, lost the set, and was down a break in the third. Pulled it back together in time. This is such a physical match. It's almost forced her to slow down. She's had no choice. It's probably benefited her.
finally one that Capriati could not get.
That had so much backspin, it just didn't come up. Still behind the baseline. Perfectly executed.
She had that little extra time to decide on that shot because it clipped the tape. Jennifer struggled so much in 3-set matches. She's feeling the pressure now. She had a chance to serve this out, couldn't do it. Was 2 points away. Last game couldn't do it. You have to like Justine Henin's chances to win this if she wins this set.
The return dropped in, and Henin Ardan will serve for the second set. Fujifilm blimp. Thanks to them for the fantastic shots tonight. And thanks to the men and women who've logged innumerable hours on our crew for the amazing coverage. For the folks at our network facility in Newport, and to all of our technical colleagues from CBS for their great work.
Great overhead. She hit that with authority. Really found the angle.
It's not easy to silence a New York crowd, and Justine Henin Ardan is doing it right now. There was a Friday night party ready to break out here about 10 minutes ago.
Well, they can wait till midnight. She's going to have to dig deep in her reservoir of will, power, or will and desire. Now Capriati in this third set.
And there it is. 4 games in a row. And we will go the distance. This match deserves it.
Everything for golf. It's what we're about at Golf Time.
The first women's semi tonight, and this second has been as fierce a battle as I think in recent memory on this court. Just tremendous tennis in 2 sets. Jennifer Capriati served for the match at 5-3. And instead, Justine Henin Ardan won the last 4 games, and now we'll go to a third set to determine Kleister's opponent tomorrow night. As you see, they had an amazing number of matches between the 2 Belgians, including the French Open final earlier this spring. Kim Kleisters and Lindsay Davenport played the first semi tonight, and Tracy, really, this was the story right here, that Lindsay could not establish her serve in the first set, and it was all Kim Kleisters.
Kim Kleisters played a really strong, aggressive match. Moves so much better than Davenport. Lindsay struggling with a few unforced errors, seemed to get down. Beginning of the second, started to get back even, but then Kim Kleisters turned it on with depth and angles. Incredible athletic moves. Finds the line on that lob. 6-2 and 6-3.
And so Kim Kleisters is now relaxing, watching, and waiting as these two will go to a third set in what has been such a battle that you'll have legitimate reason to wonder, whoever survives this, what this match will take out of them for tomorrow night's final.
5 of their matches went to 3 sets. John had mentioned earlier how many 3-setters Jennifer's lost this year. Like 10, John? 10,
11 out of 13, right? And 6 of them she won the first set.
Struggled closing out some matches this year in the first round of Australia against Weingartner. She was up 6-2, 4-1, lost that. Eastbourne in the semis against Rubin. She was up 6-2 and 5-3, a couple of match points, lost that. Got to be preying on her mind.
Next, Fiscal.
Mentally, she's got to feel let down right now. Physically, that area becomes a question mark, too. See if all that hard work she's put out in the last 6 months will pay off to try to get herself in better shape and pull out these long 3-set matches.
Next, Fiscal.
Let's speak to Justine Arden and
Her fitness and fight.
And mental too, right? That's
yeah.
Amazing.
Mental toughness. Just a desire to keep pushing on.
We should credit then Elena Dementieva, who's the only player that beat Henin in 3 sets the entire year. 7-5 in the third.
Amelia Island.
I think that's Dementieva's only title. It's a big one.
If you look at the two players right now, you'd say Justine Arden.
It's a big favorite.
She's got Capriati right where she wants her.
She's got the momentum.
Third set.
With this wicked approach. She's got that lethal spin.
And Capriati has to respect the potential drop shot, which makes that approach more effective. Keeping her off balance.
Justine really hopping up on that return. Easy to understand the tension. Dan looped that ball right up into the wheelhouse of that big forehand of Capriati. Jennifer taking a lot of time here. Very physical match.
She missed that. It's just effort and hustle from Justine Arden to run that ball down.
Jennifer's got to be careful with slapping that net like that. A strained pectoral muscle.
It's a tough net. Very tightly wound.
Have you beat many of those nets, John, like that?
I beat him as hard as I could. It didn't work, though. It kept standing.
Hit one.
Too often. Get that unbelievable shot.
Just a flick of the wrist.
How could you?
That's all.
Little extra.
You've played a long, tough point. You've run all over the court. Look what the shots you came up with.
Incredible. That's a strong forearm right there.
That was a silencer right there.
5 straight games. And that game face that never wavers.
As tough as they come.
Absolutely.
Look at that. Now it's just long. Actually caught the line there. Missed it.
Like the attitude of Jennifer. Well in. That's one thing that Jennifer has done well this entire tournament. She's really tried to attack the serves, especially the second serves. Even that last one, John, she moved back to hit it, but it shows Justine with body language what she's aiming to do. Apply the pressure.
Because you could always move back from that position.
Right.
And look to intimidate her. I wonder when I watched Federer play Nalbandian yesterday, why he didn't employ that tactic. I was hoping for the call there, but that did clip part of the line.
Well, about as hard a 2 hours as you can spend on the court. These two women have done.
Versus power. And Arden, who comes out on top.
Coach Carlos Rodriguez on the left, Pat Echeverry, the fitness trainer, on the right. Carlos Rodriguez was away, by the way, those 2 titles that Justine won this summer. His wife having a baby. That was in every match that Justine's played since she was 14.
This would be a boost for Jennifer.
So she should make sure she's prepared for this point. A chance to get this crowd back into it.
There it is. It's back in there. Holds off as she sees how off balance Henin is, then moves in for the kill.
You see a match this good, it almost makes this week worthwhile. Almost.
So the first service percentage of Justine still down at 50%. Capriati's a little bit with the wind, so her shots have a little more weight on them.
So unpredictable what's going on. We should have a winner right around midnight.
Capriati served for the match. 5-3 second set. Even her Grand Slam wins, Jennifer has had difficulty serving out matches. But she's also broken Henin Ardan 6 times. Each player has had 6 breaks of serve.
This is just spectacular backhand to watch. Real strong backhand grip. That knuckle way on top.
Next, this is
It looked very close from up here. I mean, just barely long. Complete miss hit. Looked like it was going well out.
And if that goes in, that's a nasty shot to hit. There's so much spin on it. Picks that up early.
This comes right back. Again, a sign of a champion. I mean, the last 4 was a total miss hit. That one was clean as a whistle.
mental part of the game comes into play here so much. And Justine Henin at the Australian Open round of 16 beat Lindsay Davenport 9-7 in the third, and that was really the first big match that propelled her to great heights.
Capriati, fourth ace. And we start the third set on serve. So during the changeover, Jennifer Capriati getting some energy and then trading eights with her brother Steven.
I think that's how many pounds she wants her racket strong at. That's my guess. Not 8 pounds, but it would probably be.
Would there be enough time to get a racket done for this set?
If it went to tiebreaker in the third, which we're sort of hoping for now.
But there would be enough time to.
It takes about 15-20 minutes.
Well, that's quick, yeah, but they can
Got
do
the
it.
stringers on site. They're ready to go. Give them a quick call. This is nice. Capriati. Things are looking grim. When you lose that second set, lose the first game of the third.
And we talk so much about Justine and her fight, and you can't ignore Capriati.
This has been a fabulous match. It's not over yet.
The story, of course, has been overshadowed by the incredible success of the Williams sisters. But Capriati wouldn't have 3 Grand Slams at home without a whole load of toughness of her own.
Second Australian Open that she won. Take a look at Hawkeye. It's wide. She was down 6-4, 4-love to Hingis. And
That's right, and some match points.
And some match points. Say 4 match points.
4 right in reheat.
Hingis melted in her. Capriati was still fit. Great fighting effort. And of course, at the French, won 12-10 in the third. That's great mental toughness.
That's bad luck. That ball was by Justine Henin. Clipped the tape and went wide. The second serve looked like it was in to me. Jennifer not happy with the call. This match has had almost everything. What more could there be?
Seems to be trying to work Justine's forehand.
Well, that's a good idea because she's certainly been more inconsistent on that side. You should tell these girls to be aggressive. This is the serve.
Right on the line.
At 15:30, which was in.
You want them to hit out.
To go after the ball.
After 2 hours and 14 minutes, it has just been so entertaining. It's tennis worthy of a final.
Next, this is
speaking in French right to her contingent.
What a gap.
I'm not sure who got up more on that, Jennifer or Stefano.
This is fabulous.
I'll tell you.
She takes off running. Just incredible speed.
You're right. Is back. 3-1 Capriati. You know what I dare?
Connor's working there.
You know what I dare say, Tracy and John? I think this match has just become a new member of the USA Rainfill Library.
Yes, yeah, that's
I think
true.
we'll be seeing this for the next 10 years.
Such high quality. Tons of credit to Jennifer to get back into this set.
Well, I think Justine's left leg is tightened up here, and she seems to be feeling the effects of this. That's wild.
Twice to the semis, a decade apart. Knocked out by Maresmo last year in the quarters.
After serving for it in the second. Jennifer guessed right. One thing Jennifer's done much better in this match than Justine is she served much better. One more ace than Justine, and her service percentage much higher.
You see Hennon in the baseline, bending those knees, trying to get those legs loose.
Nice wide serve, only 86 miles per hour, but short in the box, great angle. How far she pulls in and out. Wants to snap that racket after that. Big serve. Gets it to that monstrous forehand. Pulls it wide.
have to play it left. Unfortunately, Rapper came on the court.
Rapper blew across to the far side.
The wind is starting to kick up here, complicating matters, adding to this drama. Still 3-1 and add for Capriati. Both players fighting their hearts out here.
Next, this is
Back home at the hotel.
Liking this.
About asleep right now.
Hasn't lost a set. I doubt she's asleep, though, Tracy.
I bet she might be.
Something tells me she's watching this.
I wouldn't be. No, I'd be
No,
asleep.
come on. Can't turn this off. Your opponent, not knowing your opponent before you go to sleep? The finals?
I need my sleep.
Unreal.
The wind really starting to kick up. Jennifer Capriati so against the wind. It's all really held up in the wind.
Dorothy's going to land from Kansas soon.
The fight continues, and Capriati is 2 games away. Awaits the winner. And Capriati is ahead 4-1. What has been an intense gem of a match.
Yep, caught the line.
Beautiful shots all night long onto Arthur Ashe Stadium from the Fujifilm Blimp, one of the largest airships flying today. Many spectators tonight are those who were denied tennis because of the rains earlier this weekend. Have they been rewarded? A match to remember.
Jennifer Capriati took out a new racket on the changeover, and then after the second point, asked the ball girl to bring back the one that she'd just been playing with. Really struggling with attention. Find the appropriate one. And I tell you,
No, come on.
it's about her 5th racket. I mean, I don't know what was wrong with the first one. It looked good to me.
It's like our old buddy Vitas Gerulaitis. I mean, he changed the gauze on every changeover. And something tells me he didn't have to do that every time. A little nervous habit. Just to keep your mind off how nervous you are. He sweat a lot. He sweated a lot, but not that much. He's struggling, Justine, now.
Struggling with her leg, John?
Yeah. Look here at the end of this point. When she hits the drop shot. We don't have a... Maybe we have a ISO on her.
Yeah. Little grimace.
That's become a factor here in this third set. How could they not be hurting as hard? They've been 2.5 hours out there, just slugging away.
Jennifer has done that well tonight. Into the net 27 times.
You do get the sense after watching this that both of these players are going to feel like they played a best of 5.
Some wear and tear on the body. More wear and tear, getting to bed later. Thank goodness it's a late final.
We have till 8 p.m. tomorrow, the winner of this match, to regroup against Clijsters.
You watch a lot of tennis from that young lady before you see her hit a backhand like that.
She's hit a lot off the frame tonight. It's that little bit of wind and the big backswings.
How satisfying will this be for Jennifer to pull out a 3-set win? Least expected after losing set in 5-3 out. Clips the line again.
And for the second time, Capriati
runs to the sideline.
He's a game away.
Bye. You, Karen?
Right on the nose, John.
This is incredible.
He's right again.
5 at 12.
5 minutes to midnight. The second time that Capriati's a game away. Would the thought creep into Jennifer's mind at all that she wants to do it right here rather than serving it?
Well, yes. No doubt about that.
Fast as possible.
She'll take it anyhow, any way, anytime. And she's against the wind now, which is going to make life a little more difficult for her.
Justine was on this side last time. She lost both games, which was a surprise with the wind with her.
Justine's legs a little too weary. She didn't commit to that volley. Doesn't have the bounce that she had earlier in this match. This is about heart and will, like Boris Becker used to say about a fifth set.
Ooh, starting to cramp.
She's been struggling with that throughout this set.
You're right.
Is that a cramp or a pull?
I would definitely say it's a cramp.
Yeah, 'cause it comes on in spurts. That's the push-off leg on the serve.
Capriati again looking.
And up here, it looked like it caught back of the line. See if Hawkeye can tell it like it is.
It's in again.
Let's go.
Earlier you said this match had just about everything, and we added the paper bag since then. We had the cramps.
Late in the match, with the match against Lindsay, the one you talked about in Australia, she stopped playing with the cramps, and she was treated for some 5-10 minutes.
Right, that's 7 all in the third set.
Some wins since then.
It's only fitting she serves this out. Right? She's got to serve this out. That's the way to finish it. She's had trouble winning 3-setters. She's had trouble serving it out. So if there was ever time to just
put it all away.
Put it all away. It'd be right here. 5-3.
Trouble against top 5 players.
Sounds like there's a tornado around the course. It's amazing.
The one thing, blessedly, missing from this match, rain. Well,
Yeah,
we're getting incredible wind gust Do it now. Great serve from Ardan.
I disagree. I want her to serve it out.
Jennifer was just 2 points away in that second set.
At 5-3 and 5-4.
John, you'll get your wish.
There you go. Totally fitting. It was phenomenal. I repeat, phenomenal. Semi-final match continues.
Well, it's the scene we last saw here when Sampras and Agassi played their quarterfinal 2 years ago. A standing ovation before the match is over.
A little more time to set up for this one.
I don't think we need to commentate anymore. Just sit back and watch.
Survival for Ardan.
I see you're drinking Diet Pepsi. Is there
broken when serving for the match? That has been a problem she's faced throughout her return to the top of the tennis world, and this indeed may be her best chance right here.
Yeah, she has the wind behind her here, so this to help her against the hand and serve.
Each player 7 breaks in the match.
Too much wind behind her there.
What can you say? Total desperation on a 4-inch. He was just trying to get in the quarter. Takes all types of, the wind takes it around for what appear to be minutes. She eventually wins this point. That would have been match point.
Shots you'll remember for a lifetime, and Capriati will remember that amazing desperation defensive forehand and an Ardennes that somehow landed in the court.
Two hours, 49 minutes into this match, we're level. 5-all
that somehow landed in the court.
2 hours, 49 minutes into this match, we're level. 5-all in the third.
Good effort from Capriati. That's the toughest shot in the game.
Minutes, and we promise you there's going to be a winner coming up. Saturday morning to remember in New York, and it's being seen from USA Sports' own eye in the sky, the Fujifilm blimp. And now, no more sit-downs, a winner to be decided. Ardennes pulled up short at the end of that point. Favoring, it appeared, that left leg.
And Jennifer Capriati spent the entire changeover stretching her hamstring, so you can do a serious grind here, to put it mildly.
turned into a winner.
Well, Jennifer had the point won and just pushed that backhand back instead of hitting it, and it cost her the point.
Steps into that forehand, and I was surprised we didn't see Justine stretching that left thigh on the changeover. She sat down. Hasn't called the trainer out either. Maybe she's afraid of more comments.
During the points, though, moving with absolutely no problem.
Struggling on that serve when she pushes off.
The one-legged ace.
At 108. Just 2 miles an hour off her fastest. Now stretching that left leg is just shy of 3 hours of incredible battle, and it will be decided in the format unique to the US Open. The final set tiebreak.
Well, I want to stand up too. A well-deserved standing ovation for these two great players.
Seven points will win the match. The player must win by 2. And each player will now serve twice.
He's not going to switch rackets now, is he, Tracy? 3-love in the tiebreak?
Hope she didn't get them all mixed up over there. She knows which one she wants. It's a pile of them.
She seemed to come unglued a little bit after losing the first point.
call there. It looked like it caught the outside of the line.
It was called good.
How close was this?
Two. And now, Justine Henin-Ardenne is in command, 4-1 with 2 serves.
One more point on this side of the court with the wind.
The emotional ride in the last hour has been something to behold. 2 different occasions when it appeared Capriati had this. Henin-Ardenne apparently in physical distress during this 3rd set. And now it is she who is 2 points away.
Henin-Ardenne, this running backhand, most of the time goes cross court. Capriati there for the winner.
Match points. Oh, did she go for it? Wow.
That's out.
How proud must they be? How proud must Justine be?
Ladies and gentlemen, another athletes, Justine Henin-Ardenne and Jennifer Capriati. Justine Henin-Ardenne will take on 3 places in the USO.
And as painful as it is, she should be proud too.
And ladies and gentlemen, please stick around for an hour-long interview with these amazing athletes in the USO.
And the real winner tonight, women's tennis. This is the match that Venus and Serena are not able to play against each other, the two best players in the sport.
Well, let's get down to Michael Barkan here, who's with Justine.
Thank you very much, Johnny Mac. Justine, what a win. What an unbelievable comeback victory. It looked like you had it, and it looked like you lost it, then you came back again, all with cramps. How you feel right now, physically?
So tired, you know, I just gave everything I had. I was cramping, especially on my serve. During the point it was okay, but for serving it was very hard. I just did my best. It worked. It was very close. I could lose this match. It was very, very close. I'm very happy.
And finally, what happens tomorrow? Because you played 3 hours plus, and I'm sure Kim's at home in bed doing a dance right now.
I don't think too much about this final right now, but you know, it's very late. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I just need a good rest, good sleep. Tomorrow is at 8 o'clock, so I think I'll have a good rest, and we will see. I'll just come on the court and do my best.
Congratulations on giving us a U.S. Open Classic. Justine Henin-Ardenne moving on to her first final. Ted?
A match to remember. Twice Jennifer Capriati served for the match, but it's Justine Henin-Ardenne who will play her countrywoman Kim Clijsters for the U.S. Open Championship.